It's Madden.
Second and 13. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The Vikings at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. That they're going to be tough to beat in this one. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Third down and 6. Back to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll and chip away their time.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. They'll set up a throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15. Second and 4. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll look to throw here on first down. A strong running. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards the gain for number 18. They'll try and run for it up. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Viking. Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be the
It's week 9 of the NFL.
Looking to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 35. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. This a 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete. The Vikings at 5. 4-4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they'll run again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 7th run. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And Washington now getting... He'll drop to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to... Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Here we go, set. Hustle, go.
They'll look to throw.
It's week.
They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will score. Touchdown, Viking. They'll look to throw here. That's down the field for Jefferson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're going to try and throw. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try to run it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes 3rd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll set up to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Just... Hands it off out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across. 80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They take the ball, batted away. But, boy, they missed a big chance there.
They'll drop to throw. He completes this into the hands of Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They go play action here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout.
It's Madden.
Second and 5. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 5. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. With a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down now with that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. He's got a man complete. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup. Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It'll go. Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the fight.
The play fake, he'll look to throw, sliding out of the pocket, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. Third down here. So 7 from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Packers defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They need 2. Here's third down. He'll drop to throw. He has his target. It's Addison. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught by Addison. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's another for Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that. As that now will wind up an incomplete pass. On second down, they'll run it here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. It looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Oh, look at this play call. And he dives forward, and he is going to have the first down with that effort.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
He'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Minnesota. 66 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Now a run with Jefferson.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkins.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.
one of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago.
Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Donovan Peoples-Jones now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. You got to,
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And right away, he lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor? Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Second and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Bears 0. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes,
it's a foot race.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking left side, it's caught by Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
that's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
That's caught at the 2. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Montez Sweat with a tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. He'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Vikings send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taken right around the 44. Gets past one man.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago. And again, it's Chubb. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
They'll start with the option. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run again on first down. Chubb.
45 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
11. You got it. Right.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The throw over the middle taken in. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Tommy Townsend now
as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Rolling to his right.
And firing a deep ball for Kmet.
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 8.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They run it again with Chubb. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Fields.
They set up the screen to Chubb. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's got the connection to Moore.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep the lead at 8. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
He's going to throw one up from the end zone. That is incomplete. first half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
To throw is Fields.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 7th play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And his kick is indeed good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Trucks over him, powers through.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On first down, it's Fields.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards.
And the Bears have cut the lead back down to 2. Fields trying to throw for it.
Steps away to his left. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I can't.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 23. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run with Jefferson.
Powerful running. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 5. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack.
And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Dancing to his left. Shreds the tackle. And he's got room. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
88 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it up.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
On the move to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go.
Play action. It's Fields.
Rolling to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
On play action, Fields.
Rolling to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
It's a quarterback sneak.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath. Does exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's going to look deep down the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
He's certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it at the 42.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
What a game we were treated to in this one, and then on that final play, they had a chance.
It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And
the play fake. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And this is caught inside the 5. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
They'll try again.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. They'll try and throw for it here.
Pass is taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. As just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles will take over here at their own 4.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Hoping that he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first.
13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
To Jefferson on the slant.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson.
His
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
83 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
First down, Vikings.
Right back to him on first down.
Taken down at the 42.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's going to find.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Back to throw. And oh, it coughed it up.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. He's back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Hey, Sniff, I know you're on Deafin and you're watching this, but as you can see, that Kevin Byard is getting deleted after this one.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
By the way, as you know, Kevin Byard not only is getting released from the Eagles, he's going to get deleted. He's going to get deleted, and I'm also deleting somebody else. So get ready for that. That's going to be fun.
All eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was the big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win. I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And this one is right down the middle. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So the Vikings going to get the first chance to possess the football as we are back underway here in overtime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll set up a throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back Good job declining that penalty.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. And that wasn't easy, but they do wind up converting a 4th and 7 to keep this drive moving. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 105 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. And here's a handoff out of the gun. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
We love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game.
Play left side is complete on the diving effort. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Minnesota, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
Here we go, here we go! Hup. Shut up! Ready, ready? Shut ready!
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They begin this drive with Chubb. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Off play action, Fields. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Fields on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. Muscles him off. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Fields. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there, and luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting out all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go play action here on first down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Here's a give up the middle. Bust through the tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. He'll drop to throw.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Down the sideline he goes.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
That's to Moore, he's got it. Touchdown Bears.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. C.J. Ham from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are back within a score. Oh, how about this? It's no good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A run for Nick Chubb. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields, flush to his right. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here can really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these 2 teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brian Asamoah.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Buying time to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Fields now to throw.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
2nd and 13.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now it's Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start, and it ends up falling incomplete.
Out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some
touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense? To throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Finds through, and now a crease. Still shedding tackles. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now it's Hall. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taken from his own 44 here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. The 4 catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right.
It is pass.